far as the injuries go, we had a couple of them. So Xavier Worthy hurt his shoulder right early in the game, and then Tranquil, Bolton, and Gelati, but they all finished, and they should be okay as we go forward. I'd like to thank the people of Brazil here and for Sao Paulo for the hospitality. We didn't give all those fans that showed up the best show. We can learn from this as we move forward, which we'll do. I've got to make sure I get my team in a better state there, coming out with playing with more emotion. And we were a little flat that first half, and that cost us. There were some good things in there, but again, we've got to make sure we take care of business with that, and that's my responsibility. So I'll leave it at that. If you have any questions, go ahead and fire away.
Sam, but any indication for Xavier Worthy about the series?
We'll know tomorrow once we get back and do an MRI. So.
What did you evaluate the passing game?
Yeah, listen, I thought it was kind of a two halves passing game. I thought the first half we were off a bit, and then the second half it picked up a little bit. We had a few more explosives there, and got into a little rhythm, better rhythm than what we had there. So we got to, again, I've got to make sure that we start faster in there.
Andy, to that point, you said the guys didn't have necessarily the emotion. Is there something that you noticed pretty early on, or do you think the Xavier injury had a role in that?
Yeah, but listen, I expect more than that. I've got to make sure we come out with better emotion. And, it's a nice big stage for us, and against a good football team. And they made a couple plays early, got things going, and we weren't able to do that. And I thought they did a better job in that area. So.
Bye, you're good. Stand up.
Andy, just related to the same question. What signs do you see when you say that about feeling like they're flat and anything in particular that you point to that?
Yeah, listen, I'm on the sideline, so I expect there to be emotional support there. I also expect the players to fly around and do the things that I've seen us do. So it's my responsibility to get them in that frame of mind. Do that, whether you have an injury, a turnover, whatever it is. You fight through that and you make yourself better, whatever situation that you're in.
Second row.
Coach, Ben has said a few times that you don't see that how well compete for the series. And it looked like in the first quarter you got turned into some big plays, but in the second half you tried to revert and get it. How much work is he for Jason Pence?
Yeah, we normally like to mix and match, but we did take a few more shots today, completed a few, and we were off on a couple. But that's you keep firing in those situations and work through it.
First row head.
Coach, after this first game of the season, what do you think will be the first thing that you have to train better and improve for the next game? Besides start faster, as you said.
Sure, we got to clean up some of the penalties that we had, especially in crucial situations as you're getting ready to go in and potentially score. And so we got to take care of that. I expect more from our guys than that. And then there's some little mistakes here and there that we'll take care of too.
Steve, go ahead.
Coach, you haven't much film yet, but could you evaluate the offensive line? What you thought?
Yeah, listen, I thought we did a decent job up until that, the last drive there. I thought there was pressure on Patrick when we had to throw the football. Just absolutely, and you got to bear down. That's again, I mean, in a certain frame of mind to do that. It's a good learning experience. Up to that point, though, I thought they really handled it well.
And what you saw from Josh Simmons?
Yeah, you know what? I think he did okay. I've got to check the tape out for individual guys on that.
First row head.
Coach, we know that we're like close to the game today. My home had the most rushing out that which is how do you manage to prevent that when that attacks coming again and the Eagles and the rest of the season?
Sure. Yeah, Pat's always going to get his runs in. that's just how that goes, and we don't plan for those. We've got to do even better in that area. We can do a better job there. So we'll keep working on the run game and make sure we can get our yards per carry up a little bit higher with the running backs.
Do a couple more, but second one.
Coach, the Chiefs have played a few international games like Mexico City, London, Munich, now Brazil. I'd like to ask you what stood out about Brazil, about São Paulo, seeing the atmosphere in the stadium in relation to these other cities?
Yeah, sure. Now listen, the people were phenomenal. The people that we ran into, fans, whether it was at the airport, whether it was today on our travel here and throughout the game. So, and then the people at the hotel, I thought, did a great job. So my hat goes off to the Marriott and the folks there for really having a great plan for us. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. The crowd was great. Yeah, the crowd was great, passionate. I got goosebumps on the national anthem there, your national anthem, Brazilian national anthem. I mean, that was special. Everybody participating there like that.
We'll go last two, Sam and then Nate. What's in? Andy, obviously, Justin Herbert's a great player, but what about their scheme and their passing?
Yeah, listen, I thought Jim had a great plan there, he and his staff, and they executed, and their underneath game was good. Possession throws were good. They didn't really hit too many deep ones, but the ones that that intermediate range, I thought they did a nice job with.
Andy, it seemed like on the last third down that Chris went inside and break contain. Just what is your evaluation of the front four right now? You guys aren't blitzing quarterbacks.
Yeah, listen, I always expect more from the bigs on both sides of the ball. So we can do better in those two areas for sure. Oh, I mean, that's where it all starts, right? So, and so we can do a better job. We will do a better job.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, good.
Travis Kelce was escaped unhurt after being smacked by Los Angeles Chargers giant Tart as tensions threatened to spill over during Friday's NFL game in Brazil. Kelsey and Tart came to blows after the Chiefs' tight end was blocking on a drive for his team that would end with a Patrick Mahomes touchdown. But Tart seemed to take exception with how hard Kelce was pushing him. When he let go, Tart stared back at Kelce before slapping him across the helmet with an open palm. It was that which saved Tart, a 6 feet 2 inch 315 pounds defensive tackle, from being ejected from the game. Had it been a clenched fist, the rules would have forced the referees to remove him. Kelce appeared unharmed and didn't react with any anger to Tart's hit. Instead, he shrugged and turned to the referees, appealing for them to take action. It was shaping up to be another difficult night for Kelce in Sao Paulo, who was playing for his team without fiancée Taylor Swift watching in the stands. By the end of the third quarter, Kelce had only recorded one catch for 10 yards for his team. But he had the perfect response at the start of the fourth quarter, taking his second catch of the night to the house to set up a gripping ending. Ironically, the Chiefs went for two after Kelce's touchdown and a Mahomes throw to Noah Gray was deflected out the way by the open palm of Tart, protecting the 2-point lead held by his team. It looked like being a crucial intervention from Tart. On the next drive, Justin Herbert found Quentin Johnson for his second TD of the night, making it a 2-score game with a little bit more than 5 minutes on the clock. Travis Kelce scored only 3 touchdowns in 2024, the second fewest of his career next to his rookie season when he had none in one game appearance. He already has 1 touchdown this season. Kelce scored a 37-yard touchdown on a pass from Patrick Mahomes with 12:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs went for 2 points to try to tie it, and Mahomes' pass intended for Noah Gray fell incomplete as Tart broke it up. Earlier in the game, Tart had an open-handed slap into the face mask of Kelce, drawing a 15-yard penalty. The Chargers now lead 20-18. Kelce has 2 catches for 47 yards, and Mahomes has completed 20 of 31 passes for 194 yards. Mahomes also has run for 57 yards and a touchdown on 6 carries. Los Angeles Chargers defensive lineman Tart was not ejected after throwing what looked like a punch at Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce because the hit was open-handed, rules analyst Terry McCauley explained on the broadcast. According to NFL officiating and rules analyst Walt Anderson, they said because it was an open-hand contact to the head that was not a disqualifying action, McCauley said. On this one, they felt that it was just an open-hand blow to the head, not a closed fist, not a punch, and they did not disqualify in this case. Tart was instead charged with unnecessary roughness, and the Chargers were penalized 15 yards. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes ran in for a touchdown from the LA 11-yard line on the next play. According to the NFL rulebook, a player may be disqualified for unnecessary roughness if the action is judged to be flagrant by the officials. The Kansas City Chiefs cut the Los Angeles Chargers' lead to 2 points at Corinthians Arena in São Paulo, Brazil, on Friday night when star quarterback Patrick Mahomes connected with tight end Travis Kelce for a 37-yard touchdown pass. Mahomes' outstanding pass was preceded by an unorthodox completion to veteran wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, which was a highlight reel-worthy play of its own. Before he hauled in the touchdown pass from Mahomes, Kelce had gotten off to a relatively slow start against Los Angeles. Check out this video of Mahomes' connection with Kelce, which was posted to Twitter by the Chiefs' official account during the game. Kansas City failed to execute a 2-point conversion after Kelce's touchdown reception, which left Los Angeles with a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs' receiving core is not particularly deep, with former Baltimore Ravens star Hollywood Brown leading a unit that includes Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyquan Thornton, and second-string tight end Noah Gray. In the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chiefs picked Jalen Royals in the 4th round, hoping he would develop into an ex-receiver. However, Royals missed the first week due to knee tendonitis and did not travel to Brazil. In response to the team's thin receiving lineup last season, Kansas City GM Brett Veach traded for DeAndre Hopkins from the Arizona Cardinals.